We're talking with Susanna Theo today. She's a civility consultant based in Virginia and the owner of Protocol and Etiquette Services. Susanna, thanks for being with us today.
Yes, thank you.
Now, you talk about redefining civility for today's world. What do you mean by that?
Well, the rules are the same, but our world has most certainly changed, and that's where redefining civility comes into play.
Now, what do you mean the world has changed?
Well, the world is really fast-paced. We're in a global arena, and now we have all this wonderful new technology, and that is definitely part of the new world, and we need to redefine how our rules of civility fit into this part of our existence.
Now, let's get into some of that. We
Yes.
all correspond with email. Do's and don'ts for email.
Yes, do's and don'ts for email. Make sure email messages are in business letter format. Dear so-and-so, you've got your message, and then of course a nice closing. When we're emailing, you need to refrain from capital letters. That means that you're yelling, in case you didn't know, and the person receiving the message may take it as such. But messages do need to be clear that the person receiving the message understands.
What about texting? An obvious one, no texting while driving. What else about texting can you tell us?
Let's not text during classroom settings. Many students, while they're in class, when they should be listening to their instructor, they are sitting there texting. Very distracting to the other students.
And quite often, people will use email or texting as opposed to actually having a real one-on-one conversation.
Yes, and basically that shows us that our conversation skills are falling by the wayside. Our one-on-one communication, our rapport building, that's all part of one-on-one communication. And the text message, you can't hear what the person is saying. You cannot hear the tone of their voice. You cannot even see a facial expression to see exactly what the meaning is. So that's what's happening now in our world.
Now, if you get together, Susanna, with someone over dinner, let's say it's a business dinner, and you haven't done that a whole lot. I know you teach dining skills. How about some important things to never do when you're out at a business dinner?
Well, if you drop something, there is no 5-second rule. Just leave it there and allow the server to assist you. The other thing that we need to be aware of is that, please, women, do not put lipstick on at the table. That's something that you need to reserve for the restroom visit.
Fantastic advice. Susanna, we're almost out of time. Your company is?
Protocol and Etiquette Services. I can be reached via website, protocol-etiquette.com.
Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.